Hi guys, welcome back to another 12 Days of Christmas video, and today we are watching Nativity. Yes, Nativity is the Martin Freeman movie. So it stars Martin Freeman, Mark Wooten, Jason Watkins, Alan Carr, Ricky Tomlinson, Ashley Jensen and Pam Ferris. A very British cast, a very British movie to be honest, and arguably, you know, probably a terrible film in terms of how it's made. And I will start with that. It's awful. It looks crap. It's horrendous. It looks like it's been made by somebody in a media studies, like they've just filmed her in a school, and it's literally filmed in a school, but it just looks bad. It's got bad color grading. They've used really cheap cameras, and you can tell it just looks bad. Now this film was released in 2009. And basically it's about Martin Freeman, who is a teacher, and he is being tasked with running a nativity play for the school. Now that's the negatives out of the way. It's got that premise in terms of, you know, as I say, you know, the actual creating of a nativity. But I love it. I really do enjoy it. I think it's great. I think it's got so much charm in there. The music is great. The kids are so adorable. And I actually watched this, I think it was last year, if not definitely the year before. I haven't watched, like, I'm recent to the nativity scene, I guess, in terms of the last 1 or 2 Christmases was the first time I ever seen Nativity. And of course, I had to pick it up because it's a great movie and it's one of the very few Christmas films that I actually have in the collection. I think I watched it, it's on BBC iPlayer here in the UK, and also I think it's on, it's on Netflix. So it is actually quite widely accessible in the UK, especially for iPlayer. Obviously, if you've got a TV license, then you can watch it for free, basically. So, well, after you've paid for your TV license. So anyways, as I say, it's got so much fun in there. It's got so much fun and so much good actors, as I did read out just then. Pam Ferris, who is basically the head teacher, who was Miss Trunchbull in the Matilda movies, of course. Alan Carr is in there as the critic, and he's quite fun. Ricky Tomlinson is the mayor. We get Jason Watkins as well, who's like the teacher in the other school, so like the competitor. And obviously Martin Freeman, you know, Bilbo Baggins himself, Sherlock and all that stuff, you know. So really good actors and really good performances. But it just it doesn't look great. It looks crap. It looks awful, as I said. It does stink of direness and cheapness, to be honest. Even the color grading is very cheap. Some shots are like way oversaturated. Some shots are way overexposed. Some shots then are underexposed. So the consistency in the movie isn't very good. But I would go as far to say that this does actually give you TV movie vibes. You know, it does, because it's, you know, I think it's actually made by BBC Films, so it's maybe in the early days of them when they actually made good films, but yeah, it definitely lacks in that. But as I say, the charm of the film is great, the experience is fantastic, the music is good, Martin Freeman is good, the story is good. You know, they're actually trying to create nativity. It's not too long as well. How long does it come in for? Like 90 odd minutes? Was it 100 minutes? You know, very short, you know, very to the point. And what I found about it was the last actual like 40 minutes of the film was the actual nativity. So, you know, you actually was watching more of like a show come the end of it rather than watching them actually putting it together. There's a few disaster moments in there, of course. You know, they actually do go to LA in this film as well. Like they actually filmed in Hollywood because Hollywood kind of plays its own character in the movie. If you know, then you know. But it's a fun Christmas film, and I wouldn't say this film would probably review well overseas. I think in the UK it really reviews well because we all grew up. I mean, I was Joseph once upon a time. Yeah, I had the lead role. But, you know, we've all done a nativity if you're in the UK growing up. I don't know how far they go back, but I imagine they go back like my mum and dad probably did it as kids, you know. So it definitely goes back a while, and it's part of us. It's ingrained in us. And it's, you know, it's part of like British tradition at Christmas, I guess, to do nativity. But I'm not sure if it actually does go across the pond kind of thing in terms of that. But Nativity as a film, it's very British in terms of the actors and all of that, and even the kids, you know, it's fun. It is fun, but it might not review well in elsewhere, if that makes sense. One thing I do like though is the music in there. I've been creating like a Christmas playlist this year, obviously. As I've been watching these movies, I've been adding Christmas songs to my playlist, and there's definitely some songs in this, like some original songs in terms of like the actual nativity musical aspect to it. It is a musical, I'd say, this film, more than anything, because the kids on the screen are actually singing it, and you know, it's the story is leading through, and yeah, so I categorize this as a musical. and all of that. Rating the film though, I actually gave it a 4-star because I had a lot of fun with it. A lot of charm, a lot of joy, a lot of everything. The music's fun, it's Christmas, it's all spiritual, but it's a badly made film. But I think what the badly made side of it makes it good, if that makes sense. You know, it kind of takes away from it because yeah, it's not fantastic. Yeah, it's, you know, so-so, but this is what it is and it makes it good. The corniness, the crapness, the overexposed shots actually make it good, if that makes sense. So there it is. There's my review of Nativity. As I say, there's actually one of, I think, 3. I haven't seen the other 2, but I can't imagine they're as good as this one. If anything, they definitely would fall off. But I think this took a lot of money in the box office, hence why they made sequels galore. Maybe I'll have to look into number 2 and 3, but number 1 for me is definitely I got a small place in my heart, let's just say. But there it is. There's another video done for 12 Days of Christmas. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more videos coming soon. And of course, we'll see what comes out of the spinny wheel tomorrow. Thanks. I'll see you then. Bye.